Hey, what's up? I'm welcoming you to a day in the life of a property entrepreneur. Today, I'm diving into one of the most critical points or parts of any project, and that's creating building specifications for renovating a property. And it might sound technical, but this is where the magic happens. This is how we turn a tired house into a dream home. And today, I'll be showing you exactly how it's done. So I've got my laptop and a head full of ideas. Let's get started. The first step in building specification is defining the vision. What's the end goal? Is this going to be a high-end rental property or a family home or even a house flip? But for this property, the goal is a modern, energy-efficient rental that appears for young professionals. Not with pets though. So young professionals, but without pets. So yeah, young professionals. So with this property, you walk into the kitchen as you would with an open plan flat, and immediately certain things will jump out, like this moisture on the wall. And when you see these kind of problem areas, these are things that will be going down on your specifications of work. This kitchen has beautiful curvy arches, and I thought those were great selling points because walking straight off the road into the kitchen, you're going to have to make this kitchen really stand out by giving it a bright, airy feel, using neutral colors and making sure that the decor is easy for any tenant, that if they were to move in, it can go with the house. So creating specifications, you're opening up every single door, because I mean, you can already see this kitchen needs to go. So there was no question that this kitchen was not going to be kept, but it was literally about opening up everywhere and seeing what things are in what places, so you know how to kind of stage things. So we'll dive into that a little bit deeper. And this is the front room, and child, look at them carpets. You know damn well we ain't gonna keep those. It actually had slug juice on them and tons of stains. Even a good deep clean was not gonna convince me to keep those. That was first on the list to get gone. And here is the cupboard where we house the gas meter, and you can't really move that easily, and there's no point in a buy-to-let. You got to remember that there's a vision for this. It's for people to move in and have a comfortable home. So as I look around, I'm thinking, okay, are the radiators in good condition? If they are, we'll keep those. Is there enough plug sockets? If there is, okay, we'll keep those, but do we need to add to the plug sockets? Are they modern? I mean, look at this alarm.
That's an alarm system.
Is that going to stay?
Very weird.
Yeah, it looks like an old one.
Yeah, an old one, isn't it? We'll get rid of that.
And that's an alarm system we are not going to keep. So things like this, I'm just walking around, putting them onto my Excel spreadsheet, noting it down.
But I don't like this bit here, but I love this sleeve.
Yeah, do you like this one?
I love this here.
You could do a whole nother colour here, isn't it? To
So
kind of
nice.
highlight it.
Yeah.
Now, this house used to be a post office. So those arches that my sister was just talking about, they're beautiful, thick, and they really give the property some character. And this is what you want.
Can I just close this door quickly and see if this is... So I'm going to ask my carpenter. So shave down kitchen door. And then we want to change the light switch on this as well.
Now for the bathroom, this is going to be interesting.
This bathroom is going to be a fun challenge. We're fitting a shower, a sink, a toilet in a tiny space. So compact designs are key. Think slimline baths, wall-mounted storage, something along those lines to really make it work.
Upstairs now.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
That's the slug juice. Very squeaky up there.
So basically straightforward.
I'll say
5 and 6.
5 and 6, okay. You're very good, you notice things.
It's quite
A decent size, isn't it? It's not too small. It looks small outside.
It looks tiny.
It does look small outside, but inside,
tiny.
this is a really big room.
This is really good room. Oh, we can charge a decent for this.
Yeah, yeah.
Building specifications aren't just about anesthetics, they're about technical details, they're about vision. And you yourself, as you're looking around any potential property, you want to see, okay, how would the bed fit in here? How would you as an individual style this room? Because if your stuff ain't gonna fit in it, it ain't nobody's stuff gonna fit in it. So this house I really liked because it had a huge master bedroom, which you can't really tell here looking at this video. But it is a nice big master bedroom, and the house is deceptively spacious. So coming in from the front, it's going to be like, oh, okay, well, this house is a bit small. But as you walk in and you walk around, you're like, the rooms are quite big, and you really get a feel for it. And then you get the likability factor, which makes it easy to let and get tenants in. You are going to think about this as you're purchasing any potential investment property. Who would live here? What room would they have? So my vision for this was professionals, young professionals who may have had 1 or 2 children who could live in these rooms, because not all of the bedrooms are this size. For example, there was this room here that you'll see coming up, and this is a box room. It fits 1 single bed, maybe a wardrobe and chest of drawers, and that would have been about it. It could be a nursery, it could be an office, but this is why I say young professionals with 1 or 2 children. And believe me, there were other people looking for this type of property, but you have to stick to your guns because the vision.
So what I want to do, can you add on there for the? I would like a nice gloss, so just to box in the boiler. Carbon monoxide line and maybe replace the pendant light, I suppose. I've got that on here to make it look, because we want to get a good high valuation. And that's it, just paint. A single pan of radiator. If I could but can you put in, because if I could upgrade this, I will. So question mark new radiator.
And here you're seeing me with my sister. She was visiting me this day and she walked around with me, and I love it because she is someone who's quite neat. She has good attention to detail, and it's great to walk around with people like that because they have very good ideas. So bouncing off of her was magnificent.
If they want to, you can add a little light. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Make it look modern. So whatever price you give, the place is looking modern. Can you write that down? That's an excellent idea. And if they take the door handle off. Take all that off. Put the light fixtures underneath it. Keep it. Just paint it white. I love that idea. I love that idea. And then the handles. I think we should keep all the handles consistent throughout the house. It's gold upstairs and silver downstairs. Keep it to 1. But if it's all going to be white, it's all going to be white, gold, whatever, white, grey, it needs to be silver. Silver. Everything needs to be silver. So anything that's gold, so that would, even though it's not, it would. Yeah, this is funny. You're right. You go up to a whole nother type of design upstairs, isn't it? And then it all becomes silver.
The cost of materials have gone up tenfold. So being creative and using secondhand furniture can be a really good way to keep your renovations low. So if you are looking at things like changing door handles, check out Facebook Market. And I've done a video about that for a kitchen that we done for this property.
This, you could actually plaster over this or just keep it as it is. What, the top? Yeah. But to plaster all this would be about £300. It'll probably cost us about £300. It's not really doing anything. But it won't like have a clear room, because it's quite high. You don't even look up really.
You don't actually look up, to be fair.
And it's not that bad.
It's very quite high, not high ceiling, but it's high ceiling.
Yeah.
So you're not, if it was more low, it would have been a bother.
Yeah, it's high.
But as it's high, it might complement the hallway and the aesthetic of what you look like.
Yeah, to keep this white.
To keep that white.
Just touch it up. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I love that.
Someone definitely smoking in here.
Now that the groundwork is done, it's time to finalize the specs and get ready to bring in the contractors. I can't wait to see the vision come to life. So here I am talking to builder number 1. With all the information I wrote down on the specifications, we are now going to go through that in detail, and even furthermore detail, because I wanted to move that boiler from the upstairs bedroom into the kitchen, and this is where they go into the detail about whether it's feasible or not and if it's going to come at a cost. So it's great walking around with builders because they all bring different values and different experiences, so you can utilize that to build on from your specifications and ensure that you have all the information necessary. So things like low ceilings, how can we address that? Up next is builder number 2, and this is where I'm meeting the whole client collectively, and we are killing more than 2 birds with 1 stone.
You can design a rooftop which would come up this far. and that would cover then your cupboard,
Yeah.
the two pull-out 800s,
Yeah.
plus your 250 on the side, or on
Okay.
the inside.
Yeah. Okay. that's
Similar to what
okay.
that picture
Well,
is,
then
more or
it's
less.
done there, isn't it?
That's the plumber, and I've got the carpenter there, and we are going through all of it because we're thinking about moving the kitchen to create an island and seeing how feasible that plan is.
On a darker background, this is exactly the same, but that will dry slightly lighter.
Oh,
Come
it
back
will
to
dry
what-
lighter.
slightly.
Okay, yeah, because it is a. Is it much difference between whites and what colours you use?
You can go, honestly, I can,
It doesn't
on the
matter.
greys, there's probably the best part of 200 different colours and slightly different shades.
And that's the painter helping us choose what colour to go with. Again, we don't want something too dark because the room's already got a small ceiling, but we want something not too light that it's almost white. So it's getting the right shades. And that's really important. Creating building specifications might not sound glamorous, but it's one of the most exciting parts of the property development. It's where ideas become actionable plans and where you start to see the transformation take shape. If you enjoyed this behind scenes, look at the development, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notifications bell and let me know in the likes comment what you would have changed about the property. We have a part 3 coming up where I go further into detail, where we look at actually ordering the items and getting just those little further details, going even more into the renovation. I show you my final spreadsheet once everything is put together. I'm sharing that with you, so if you're interested, I would love to see, and I'll put that on next. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.